Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about one of the downsides of selling a covered call. I know you probably thought it was the perfect strategy, nothing could go wrong. And in fact, that's not always true. That's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to show you an example of how selling a covered call limits you if a stock goes up tremendously in price. But before we get started, if you want to follow me as I document selling options to try to make some extra income, please consider subscribing. That way you don't miss any videos in the future. And if you're one of the few people that doesn't have a Robinhood account yet and would like to, if you want to start selling options on your own, I highly recommend Robinhood because the user interface is so well designed for selling options. I'll have a link in the description if you want to go sign up, get some free stock, and help out the channel at the same time. So without further ado, let's hop over to my Robinhood account and let's look at a particular stock that I sold a call on that I wasn't expecting to pop off, and that is Walgreens Boots Alliance. And Walgreens is a stock that I sold a couple puts on. I got assigned 200 shares of this stock, and my average cost of the 200 shares was $9.50. And quite frankly, Walgreens didn't look like it was going to do anything anytime soon. So I went ahead and I sold one call on Walgreens, as you can see here, for $9.50. And if this were to get assigned, I wouldn't have made anything in terms of capital appreciation. The only money I made from this, if it got assigned, was from premium only. And if we're wondering how much premium did I get from that, if we look at my spreadsheet where I go to track all of this stuff, I made $11 in premium. And that really sucks right now because now Walgreens is $10.40 because of some acquisition news that came out today. And it's up 17.5%. And so if I were to sell this call right now, I could sell it for $124 instead of $11. Plus, if I was smart, I would sell it higher than my acquired price of $9.50, so I could also get some capital appreciation as well. But this is an example of the downsides of selling a covered call, because once you sell a covered call, you kind of lock yourself in to a set price. That's the whole point of selling an option, is that you agree upon a price with someone and they pay you for that agreement. But if the price of the stock way surpasses the strike price, the person that benefits is the person that bought that call from you, not you, the seller. And I'm not going to come on here like some of the other people that talk about selling options on YouTube and tell you everything's fine and dandy, because these things do occur. Now I do have one option, no pun intended. I could roll this position, and let's look at the kind of premium I could expect doing so. So if I went out maybe to January 10th, that's 31 days out, and if I look at the same strike price, I can sell this option for $132 versus me buying to close my current position at $124. So after rolling it out 31 days, same strike price, I benefit a whole $8, which is puny and not worth rolling this out whatsoever. And so what did I do right in this situation? Well, I didn't do this on purpose, but I ended up selling only one call at $9.50, and I kept the other 100 shares just open in my account. And so today, once the price of Walgreens skyrocketed, I sold those other 100 shares and at least profited from those, and now I'm only limited to selling one call, and therefore I'm only limiting part of my return. So this is all part of the risk reward when considering selling covered calls. The reward is you get instant premium, and you also know what you're going to sell that stock at if the price goes past the agreed upon price of the option. But the risk is it could go way, way past the agreed upon price, as we see here, and you could miss out from some future big gains. So I just want to show an example of the risks of selling covered calls, and a live example actually, because it in fact happened to me today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you in a future video.